What up, y'all? It's your boy Ace here, and welcome to Afternoons to Life. So I went over everything about the concerns with the marriage that April and Ethan had. I talked about her father as well, kind of going through his heart condition or whatever. And so I went over that in the last video. So we're going to get to a happier moment right now. As you guys know, the two have officially gotten married. April and Ethan Sexton, they are officially married. And it was a nice looking wedding too. A huge turnout at that chapel. Like, I was looking at the seats. I was like, man, it was packed. But they had a large wedding, man. Nice way to end things off for Brian T on the show. I honestly don't think this will be the last time we actually see him, though. I actually think that this is probably just the last time we'll see him as a regular. You know, like on there every week. But I do think we're going to see him again. Him in April. Now, April's status I'm not sure about because, you know, I think she's on recurrent status this season, but I don't think that she might still be around. Now, I know she's supposed to be moving with Ethan, so I don't know, you know, if we see her the rest of the season. We'll see how that returns. I think that's like, it kind of feels like an empty feeling for me after this episode because now I kind of realize like those two are gone. But I do think we'll see more April before we see Ethan. But I think we'll see them maybe next season. Maybe next season. Because I know the whole thing for Brian T was he was wanting to pursue other projects. I know that's what happened last season. He was doing that one martial arts drama last year. I know he was doing that. And so he went on a recurring status. So we'll see what happens with this. But I'm just glad that all the April Ethan fans got their moment. Because out of all the relationships that they had in the 8 seasons of the show, I felt like this one was the most stable. This one had... I just really feel like for the fans, they were more after this one. Because I feel the love under my videos that I've even posted this season. You know, every time I posted an April Ethan video, I've seen big turnouts for their videos and stuff like that. So I know people love this couple. So... And I'm glad that they were able to have, you know, for Brian T and his character to have a good ending, you know, because, and that's why I was glad that April was able to be on the show this year, because I know she was on, what was that show called? Arcana People or whatever last year. So when it got canceled, I knew that she'll be available to be back on Med this season. So I'm glad that it all worked out like the way it did, so that the fans could at least get this lasting moment with the wedding. But I don't think it's the last time we'll see them on the show, though. Like, you know, I just think it's the last time maybe for a little minute, for a while. But I don't think it's the last time, you know, like I think when we see April, it's just going to be without Ethan. But I don't think, it might be a little while before we actually see them together. Like, this might be the last time this season we see them together. So, you know, let's see what happens with that. But now I'm kind of hoping that they turn the page with Will and Hannah and they get more into that one. Because all the relationships from last season, like Pamela and Crockett, is done. My favorite one, my favorite one of all time was Marcel and Joe last season. Like, I mean, Dylan and Joe last season. That was my favorite one. It was a short-lived one. It was like, it had lasted just a few weeks. But that was my favorite one, and when they killed off Joe, man, that was tough. That was tough. That was tough on me personally. Because that was my favorite, like, relationship on the show so far. But I'm rooting for Will and Hannah, and there was actually a scene. And they're hitting to something. They're hitting to something. I think they're definitely going to really go into Will and Hannah a lot more in the second half of the season. I think we're going to see a lot of them the rest of the season, because Hannah actually got the roses, the bouquet. You know that's usually like a sign that what is it, like the person who catches it will get married next or whatever, or will get married in the future. So the show did that to show you that her and Will are probably going to get married next in the future. That's why I said I think the show is really going to lean towards them. But it's been a weird season because outside of April and Ethan, we really hadn't seen like a new, like, really power relationship for the show. It's been kind of like a weird tread. So I hope we do see more of Will and Hannah in the second season. I hope we do. Let me know y'all thoughts on it. I'm going to go ahead and let y'all hit that like button for me. Hit the like button, guys. Share the video. Subscribe to the channel, especially if you're new in the zoo. Any comments y'all got, definitely put them below. And if you want to donate to the channel, hit that super thanks button below to donate through Google. As long as you got a Google account, you can donate straight through Google by hitting the thanks button. Or you can hit up the Cash App that's on the screen right now. If that's easier for you to hit on my Cash App, you can donate there as well. It's on the screen right now. My Cash App name is $SAC Exchange. You can send any donation through the Cash App just like these two gentlemen did. Rob Smith for the $5 dono and Secret Cure with the $80 dono to show you the different prices based on your budget. If you want to donate to the channel, I much appreciate any donations y'all send out. Definitely shout y'all out in the videos. To wrap this up, best of luck to April and Ethan. It's been a joy to see these two together all these years. Ethan, Brian T. and Yaya DaCosta. Hope we can see Yaya DaCosta rest of the season. I know they're supposed to be doing this whole moving in thing together, but hopefully we see her later in the season. Special moment. I love seeing Maggie too, because remember Maggie got the invitation, I believe, in the last episode. Love seeing Maggie enjoying it, you know, going through everything she's going through in real life with her cancer situation. So great stuff, man. Great stuff. I love it. And like I said, sometimes the show doesn't have a lot of happy moments, but it was great to see the fans be able to have that, you know, that moment. You know what I mean? Because like I said, out of all the relationships, this has been the one that's been, like, to me, the most stable. And the one that I think the fans gravitated, you know, more towards. You know what I mean? So I really feel that way. I really feel like the fans wanted this. You know what I mean? Like, it wasn't one of those situations where anybody was, you know, forced into, you know, a relationship or whatever. But I do hope Will and Hannah are next. And I think I'm going to put up a poll about April and Ethan as well. So I think I've never done a Med poll on here. I've done a Fire and PD one. I think I'm going to ask you guys. I don't know yet, but I'm going to throw up a poll up, and I'm going to throw up another poll about which relationship you like more. April, Ethan, Stella and Kelly from Chicago Fire. It's going to be the two. They're going to be up. So Med fans, make sure you vote. Because I'm telling you, Fire fans, I remember I think I put up a poll. It was another poll. I think it was Violet and Hawkins and Stella Rat, man. Their fans, they voted the hell out of that poll. So make sure y'all vote, man. We got another video coming up, but just in case y'all don't watch that one, it's going to be about Jack Dayton. If y'all don't watch that one, enjoy your holidays, man. Best, y'all know I love y'all, man. I'll see y'all back after the new year. And thank y'all for everything this fall. The support on the April Ethan videos, I really appreciate you guys. Thank you for watching. After News to Like.